Welcome back to Lestertainment, the channel that starts with the lie since it never lives up to its name. We all know that there have been some really weird knockouts in boxing and MMA, like the Zab Judah one or the guys that knock themselves out. The craziest and also the funniest ones is by far the double knockout. These are so rare because both fighters almost have to hit each other at the same exact time. If one hits earlier, then the other loses some of his power and you don't get the prized double knockdown. Here are some of the best ones that I could find. The winner in this double knockout is Alan Vasquez, who seems to be the one that had it the worst physically speaking as his nose decided to make itself curvy. While Axel Cáceres never dropped, but was having a seizure on the cage.
Halfway through round one.
Oh!
They KO'd each other!
They both got up, but since Cáceres was still collapsing, they gave the win to Vasquez, who immediately started checking his nose as he felt it was broken immediately. Pretty much the most brutal one on this list. Let's take a break to talk about today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Are you ready to get into fighting, but maybe you're not ready to get physical yet? In that case, dive right into Raid Shadow Legends, the #1 mobile game out there. It's a completely immersive RPG game right at your fingertips. This game has not skimped at all in the details and in the action. Just look at how good these attack moves look. Some other games are like, here's a slash with barely any movement from the characters. But with Raid, you get the incredible graphics. Then look at the worlds you're in. So much detail, and it really drags you in and immerses you. We are so close to Halloween, so now is the perfect time to get some of these creepy looking champions, like Siffy, the Lost Bride, who's looking like La Llorona up in here, and look, she found her kids. Then here is the nightmare fuel from the craziest looking jack-o'-lantern named Harvest Jack, who's looking to take some lives. These are only a few of the champions, there are plenty more. Aside from the incredible Halloween lineup coming at the end of this month, Raid's got a non-stop schedule of special events and activities this month. There will be huge rewards, PvP tournaments, special fragment events to get brand new legendary champions like the special Halloween champions. Raid's bigger, busier, and better than ever, and there are some giant updates coming very soon, so there's really never been a better time to get started. What are you waiting for? Join today by clicking on the link in the description, and you will get the epic hero Chonaru, who will help you immensely in the Doom Tower, plus 200,000 silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard. This way you will start with an incredible champion as you get into the game. But make sure to do it fast, as these rewards will only be available for the next 30 days, and only for new players. And then once you join, you will find me under the name Zorro's List, and maybe we'll be able to fight together. Click on the link right now, or scan my QR code. Thank you Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. MMA doesn't have many double knockouts, but when they do happen, they are brutal, like this one, between Eder Lopez the winner and Diogo Neves, who took a nap.
Oh my goodness! Who would have expected that?
As I see more of these videos, I am still impressed by how many of these guys drop their right hand. They have had years and years of training, being told, keep that hand up next to your face, but still it drops, because that's how you can get so much more power. They were both out going down, but it looks like Lopez woke up midway down and stopped his fall so he never hit his head again. You would think that the guy with the weird hair would have a weird name too, but nope, that's just Paul Samuels. His opponent though is named Chelo Renda, and left hooks were the culprit once again.
Well, it looks as if the punches are taking a little more out of Renda than they are Samuels.
Oh, look at that, a simultaneous knockdown. Who's first to get up? It's Renda. They both landed.
In that position, there is no other punch that you would think of throwing, other than the left hook, so this was bound to happen. As badly as Samuels was hurt here, taking much longer than Renda to get up, he came back in style and won the fight in the 3rd round.
3 punches with either hand, body shots as well. Renda, nothing coming back. Referee having another close look. Big shots. Samuels has won it. Renda's beaten.
Here we have a double knockout happen exactly how you think it would, when the boxers are exchanging without any defense at all. This was between Giovanni Gutierrez and William Encarnacion.
Buena la combinación del dominicano.
Buena combinación del dominicano. ¡No manda la lona! ¡No lo puedo creer! ¡Qué combate! ¡Qué combate, Franklin! Los dos en cruce se fueron a la lona.
are like freaking mirror images. They are both coming up throwing the left hook. Gutierrez got back up really fast, while Encarnacion might have been saved by the bell there. The damage was done as Encarnacion was knocked out brutally the very next round.
Ahí están en el clinch. Estrategias fuertes los dos peleadores, pegadores.
Double knockouts are even more rare in Muay Thai, and this is one of the few that have been caught on camera.
Really deep here. Good. Oh! A double knockdown! Unbelievable! Who's going to get up here? Is it going to be Dorian?
Dorian Price seemed to be in trouble before this craziness. He was getting hit and not really blocking any of them, but he dug deep and delivered his right cross. Unlucky for him though, his opponent Jonathan Lesat went for the right elbow. You would think that an elbow might hurt more than a punch, but I guess the additional velocity really helped Dorian as he got up and Lesat never did. Some say he's still laying there today. Aside from the double knockouts, delayed knockouts are also very funny. On this one, we combine both of these styles. The guy against the ropes is waiting for his perfect opening to land a short inside right hand, and boy does he land it perfectly. The other guy is just thinking, like most boxers, he's against the ropes, here's my chance, and well, that's what happens when you go in there without a plan. You get countered hard. And then they're like playing a game of who can stand up the longest, until the guy in red just says, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Here we have a Japanese boxer and a Filipino boxer leveling each other with a huge windmill left hooks. The look on the Filipino fighter after he ducks the right cross is magical. He just knows that he has the perfect shot and winds up as far as he can. He just never expected that his opponent would be thinking the same thing. The Filipino had the much bigger windup, and so the Japanese boxer was unable to get up, or he did, but was falling all over the place. Jared Fenderson in black shorts was fighting against Irosvani Dervagel when early on they traded knockdowns, with Dervagel going down first. He came back strong and absolutely leveled Fenderson with a sweat-flying left hook. Somehow, even after freezing and struggling hard to get up, Fenderson managed to beat the count. Then we have the double knockout. Isn't that crazy? They both barely missed left hooks that could have easily ended in a double knockout, but then followed up with the rights that did the job. Even after this crazy round, they both made it to the end of the fight, and Dervagel got the win, probably because of the most devastating knockdown. This one has to be the weirdest one. These two guys are fighting in an MMA fight when the guy with the hair, Anthony Lapsley, lands a crazy right hand. But I don't think that had anything to do with the double knockdown that follows right after.
Lapsley with a Superman punch, unsuccessful, and now these guys are gonna...
I see this as them being knocked out after they come together and clash with their heads. And you can see that they both got cut right after this, making this the clear rare case of a double knockout via headbutts. The fight was obviously declared a no contest. They fought later and the bald Aaron Weatherspoon was able to win by submission. Even the great Thomas the Hitman Hearns, who was a freaking knockout machine, got caught up in a double knockout when he faced off against Jay Snyder.
You know what Snyder has to do is Snyder goes down, Hearns off balance goes down. Can he get hit at the...
Now, when looking at this guy, you can truly see the power that Thomas Hearns has, because he actually got hit first with a left hook jab looking punch and still delivered his devastating right cross as he was falling down. Of course, Snyder was down for the count, unable to recover, while Hearns got up as if he had only been tripped or something. Snyder was put to sleep and then hit the back of his head while falling, which only added to the pain. If you happen to enjoy this video, please give it a like as it really helps with the algorithm. And also please subscribe and turn on the notifications to see more of my videos. I gotta wonder if it's better to be part of a double knockout or just get knocked out by yourself. At least if you both go down, you are sharing the embarrassment with somebody else. But to be fair, this type of event will make it around the world much faster. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.